Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing good and well as usual. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all the manicures I wore through the months of April and May. Now, I seem to do the same thing as I did last year. I had an individual video for each month, and then April hit, and then when that happens, I don't wear as much polishes through the months. I like to group them into one video. Now, through the month of April, I was pretty sick, so I did not feel like painting my nails. As some of you know, I did lose my hearing for a little bit, but it's come back. So when it came back, I definitely started painting my nails again. So I did get a lot more manicures in the month of May, but enough talking, let's just get into these manicures. So my plan for April was to wear all of my ILNPs, but I only got to 3. So the first one I wore is Starling, and this is a beautiful speckled egg polish. It has that pastel minty vibe, kind of bluish too, with those gorgeous metallic specks to match it. So pretty. I thought this was really fitting for Easter too. I didn't really plan to wear like much for Easter, but you know, I definitely did want to get some of my Robin's egg polishes out, and this one was quite nice. I did make this a part of my unique Robin's egg finishes video, but yeah, this one was really cute and it lasted really long on my nails, as mostly ILNPs do. So that was the first manicure. After that was definitely now a favorite from ILNP. This is called First Light. It did come out in one of their spring collections last year, and I was not surprised by how much I loved this one because I'm really digging ethereal glowing polishes, and this one really delivered on that description for me. It has this peachy light glow against that even lighter peachy kind of sheer jelly base. It definitely made me really think of being on Cloud 9 as this to come out in their Cloud 9 collection. Very fitting. This is the only one I have from that collection, but now after trying it, I think I might need more. Or I need to look for more glowy whites, glowy kind of peachy whites, or just something in this finish, because I'm really liking these polishes, and this was definitely a favorite during April. So that was First Light. Next, I did get some PR from Leesha's Lacquer for April's PPU, which the theme was called Flower Power. Man, that month was tough, but I only ended up getting 3 polishes, but I did get one in PR, which is Waabigwan. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I'm just sounding it out the best I can. But this is a beautiful blue crelly with some black flakes and accompanied with those neon circle, what are they? They're green, they're orange, they're pink, some are purple. Very pretty. This kind of reminds me of Enchanted Polishes, the 90s, but in the blue version. And it's weird. I think I actually like this one better. Maybe because it's blue. I don't know. I never really wanted to pick up that polish, but I do like this one a lot. Leesha's Lacquer is a pleasure to swatch for, and I'm glad I got to again. So that was Waabigwan. Next up is the third and final ILNP I wore. This is called Soft Serve. Really beautiful lilac polish with some micro holographic flake in there. This reminded me of lilacs on the trees, which is the season for it. So I thought it was perfect. This is really light and delicate and just really warming on my skin tone as well. I did enjoy this one. I wore this basically for 2 weeks in April. This manicure tied me over for the most of April, but yeah, I highly recommend this one. It is beautiful. It did come out in one of their spring collections a couple years ago. I feel like you have to really dig deep on the ILNP website because there's just beauties in there that you just will miss out on so easily just because there's so much. But yeah, this one's definitely one that stood out for me. So that was Soft Serve. After that, my order from Fancy Gloss did come in, and I did wear Strawberry Basil, which is a thermal that I'm completely in love with. I think this is one of my favorite thermals in my collection right now. It kind of reminds me of, you know, kind of like a mint strawberry mojito, the way the strawberry and the mint is crushed up. That's what this polish reminds me of. This transition on this is just boom, right there in your face. So strong. This is why I love Fancy Gloss thermals. They deliver so good. This color combo is not one that you would think of. It's grungy and it's sweet and delicate at the same time. And yeah, I loved it. So that was Strawberry Basil by Fancy Gloss. After that, I dipped my hand in Cadillacquer's Exhale. I was going to show this one in my favorite brands video, but I wanted to save it for my monthly manicure videos. And this is what I'm talking about. Her combinations of glitters and flakies just sit together so well on the nails. They just look like a big masterpiece, and I just love this one. I thought it was that perfect minty spring kind of garden vibe for the season, and there's a bit of a I'm gonna say there's a bit of a glow in here, but I think that's just coming off the flakies. But I did love this color combination. It's just so cute and dainty. I really want to see light orange matte glitters and like minty bases together. I really want to see more of that. So simple and so striking on the nails. So definitely an A+ manicure for me. So that was Exhale by Cadillacquer. And for the first time ever, I'm going to share with you guys what I wore on my toes. I usually don't share this because I don't change my polish too much on my toes because it usually stays on like spackle. This is why I usually pick colors that I'm going to love forever. But I did manage to put on Zoya's Lola, and this is just a fluorescent hot pink with a beautiful flash of like purple and pink shimmer. This is one of my favorite Zoyas in my collection. It reminds me of what China Glaze used to have for their polish called Purple Panic, which the formula is completely changed for now. But this one on my toes is just so vibrant and beautiful. It is definitely one of my top nail polish colors. It's just so good. I'm looking on my toes right now. It's literally still on my toes now. So I am going to change it this week because this week is my birthday. So I'm definitely going to change it. But yeah, love this one. It is so pretty. And the very last manicure I wore, actually this one to salon with me, is MJ Lacquer's They Call Me Mr. Tibbs. This come out in February's PPU for the movie quotes theme. And this is a quote by Cindy Portier. I have never seen the movie, but I know who the actor is. He's passed away now. But this polish is so good. I didn't pick up what's that polish called from Mooncat? No, it used to be called Jam Session. It's called Dragon Scales now. Oh, because this one, it's not a dupe for it, but I mean, it's just as good, and I love it. The rainbow in here is just so glorious, and the reflective glitter in there is just, you know, the cherry on top of the sundae. It's so good. I definitely am attracted to color combinations like this with the gold, the green, the magenta. Oh, so good. I definitely want to get this on my toes. And again, probably in the summertime because it was just so shifty and beautiful. The flakies in there came out just as well too. Definitely one of my favorite polishes I've worn so far for this year. And I'm happy that it's MJ Lacquer because I love that brand. So that was They Call Me Mr. Tibbs. Heading right into May, I did kind of want to utilize all my toppers, but of course it didn't happen. Every single plan I had for my monthly manicures, it just didn't work out for these months, but that's okay. June is just kind of going to be whatever I want because, you know, it's, you know, my birthday month and I just want to go. It's a wild card. The very first manicure I wore is Orly's Fireball, topped with China Glaze's Let Your Twilight Sparkle. Now, I didn't think this would really go together. Sometimes I think of my manicures as like color blocking in my wardrobe, you know, thinking about what colors go together, and blue and red don't really color block together, but you know, now I'm kind of changing my perspective on that because these looked so good. I got the idea for the blue shimmer because there's a tiny speckle of blue shimmer in this polish, but I definitely wanted it to be more pronounced, so I did add this topper and it was lovely. I did go to Vegas in the beginning of May and I didn't take this off my nails. It was so perfect. It was like that cross between going out and going to the beach. I did really like this manicure. It was so pretty. This topper I definitely need to get on more colors and just see how fabulous it looks because this is just so good. Sometimes I don't buy polishes of blue shimmer because I either find creams with the same base the polish has and add this on top. This is definitely one of my favorite toppers in my collection. It's beautiful. So that was that combo. I had an Orly field day in May. Next I wore Synthetic Symphony, which is definitely worth the hype. This is such a unique and gorgeous purple. It's kind of one that looks neon on your nails, but it's not. It's very bold. The formula was so good and this just looked fabulous on my skin tone. I did enjoy this for a lot of May. But definitely one of those polishes that should be talked about. Even though it's talked about so much, should be talked about more because it is very unique, and I think Orly did something really special when they came out with this. So that was Synthetic Symphony. After that I got on It's Brittany Beach, which is one of my favorite names in my collection, and the color just matches the polish even better. This is a gorgeous cobalt blue and it was definitely something to talk about during spring. I feel like cobalt blues are just perfect for the springtime, so I always try and wear one or two. But yeah, this one really, really good. Definitely worth the hype. Such a beautiful, beautiful formula on this guy. I also topped it with Essie's Shine of the Times, which wasn't as vibrant as I wanted it to be. I did put this topper over Essie's Mesmerize, which came out a bit nicer because that one has a lot more white, so it's a bit lighter. So I think a lot of the flakies came out. But with this one, I feel like it just kind of like didn't dull the manicure, but just didn't have as much pizzazz as I wanted it to have. So this definitely doesn't look good on all blues. Well, it's not as vibrant. The flakies aren't as vibrant as all blues, but I would definitely put this topper over a lighter blue that has a lot of white. But yeah, either way, love this polish and love this topper. After that, I had another mainstream. This is OPI's Mural on the Wall. I did put this on my spring rack this year. This one is incredibly sheer. This took about 3 coats and my nail line was still showing, so I will have to wear a blurring line base coat next time I wear this. But I did enjoy this manicure. I do like glass flecks in all polishes. China Glaze used to do this a little bit, but not so much anymore. But yeah, this one is very beautiful. Curls don't usually look too good on my nails. Kind of makes my hands look bigger than I want them to. But this one with the gold flakes, and I think the jelliness of it as well, really helped make it look a bit better on my skin tone. So I did really enjoy this one, and OPI definitely needs to experiment more with this finish, I think. So that was Mural on the Wall. Next, I wore a Skittle manicure starting with KB Shimmer's Prince Charming, and then Color Club's Can You Not with Revlon's Irresistible, and on my thumb was Pacific Blue by Sally Hansen. I wore this for about 10 days. I definitely need to try more Skittle manicures. I don't experiment with them enough. One of you guys in the comments did suggest that you were going to wear this as a Skittle mani, so I copied you and I really liked it. So thank you for the idea. But I do want to experiment more with Skittle manicures, because that's how you try a lot of your manicures. But I have this crazy thing where I'm like, I can't experiment with the manicure with the polish unless I've worn it completely on my nails the first time. But I think I need to get rid of that notion because I'm missing out. But yeah, I did like this manicure. It was so cute, and definitely want to wear more of my Crowleys with the same kind of color glitters that they have in the white base. So yeah, that was that one. After that, I had to wear Pacific Blue has a full manicure, you guys, and man, okay, now after getting this on my nails, I understand the hype that there was when this formula changed, especially because it looks nothing like this one. I feel like Sally Hansen just should have just discontinued it and just let it be dead from there. We're past it. I honestly wasn't even very much into polish when this came out, so I'm a poser right now. I'm just pretending. I'm not that mad. But I can see why the uproar was so huge when this formula changed, because it is just so good. It's that one coat blue that is just perfect. It's this powdery blue that just looks so good on your nails and very bold. This is one of those statement making polishes. Like, people will say that is a beautiful manicure you're wearing on your nails, as they did to me. So yeah, this one definitely worth all the hype, 100%. Then I wanted to be fun with another topper, and I topped it with KB Shimmer's Clown Puke, which is one of my most hilarious named polishes in my collection, and it fits the name so well. Like, look at that. I didn't like it so much. I kind of thought it would look like kind of like a carnival, but it was okay. Even though I didn't like it, I still wore it on my nails for 2 more days after that because I did really enjoy this polish. But yeah, that was this one. You guys, I basically wore my entire spring rack. How nice is that? The next one I wore is Ard As Nails Fiona. This is a beautiful kind of buttery yellow crelly with those gorgeous purple, blue, and green flakies in there. So this one was really nice, actually. I thought it had a really nice spring vibe to it. I wore it for about 3 days with no chipping, so the quality on this was quite nice as well, and the formula was even better. There was no pooling at the sides. Really, really cute crelly, and I think she actually has more of these, and they're named like different things. Like, there's one that is similar to the Cadillacquer that I showed you. I thought it was up here for a second. That's called Pamela. So, and it's kind of like a bluish Robin's Egg Calia, so I might pick that one up. But yeah, I did enjoy this one. I thought it was very cute and just fitting for the season. So that was Ard As Nails Fiona. And the very last polish I wore was Fair Maidens Even Miracles Take a Little Time. This was based off Cinderella, I think the godmother. And these are the just kind of polishes that make my heart sing. Those shimmers, those contrasting shimmers with the base, like they're just so pretty. I wore this until the end of May. I'm currently not wearing anything. By the way, I do have a fake nail on just because it's just so much easier for my nails to grow back when they break. It's almost growing back fully, but I'm just letting it sit protected right now. This one was really gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. In the sun, it was beautiful. I thought it would be because shimmers in the sun are just breathtaking. That's why I think they're just a finish that is really, really loved because of how they look in the sun. Yeah, this one, A+ manicure, really good and just kind of nice to send off spring because now we are in summer. Well, it's not officially summer yet. We still have 3 more weeks to go. But honestly, June 1st, it's always just summertime. That's the official start of summer, I think, for all of us, right? But yeah, love this one and definitely want to get it on my nails again. I think I want to try, I don't know, I feel like shimmers don't really need toppers just because they're just so brilliant on their own. But it's always nice to experiment with like a flaky topper or something like that. So anyway, love this one and it's going nowhere. It's staying right here with me. So that was Fair Maidens Even Miracles Take a Little Time. Okay guys, that was it for my monthly manicures for the months of April and May. Let me know what you wore during the month. Sharing is caring, so please do that. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.